Electric cars, big gulps, and firearms all have in common: control. Government control of the people. The government wants you to drive green electric Prii because it'll be better for the environment. They want you to drink only 16-ounce beverages in the People's Republic of New York because it'll be safer for you. You won't get fat that way. And of course, firearms, well, they kill people. They're used in mass murders. They're used in killing children, innocent children. And I'm not making light of the recent incident in Sandy Hook. It was a terrible tragedy. It was done by a sick mind. Someone who lived in a fantasy world openly admitted to it. But we missed that part. It's time to change our paradigm and the way we look at all of this. California was one of the leading states to push for green cars and more electric cars, to clean their air, to make it more environmentally friendly. And you'll save money because you won't be using as much gas. Well, what they found is they're losing money because people went out and bought Priuses and Chevy Volts and various other hybrid vehicles. So now if you drive an electric car, and I do believe hybrid cars, you're going to be assessed a usage fee, even though you did what you were supposed to. New York, well, what can you say? You can't drink big gulps, can't drink 2 liters of pop, can't have that extra large fruit juice, because you just don't know what you're doing. But you people voted for those people to nanny you, govern you in California and New York. You put the Jerry Browns, the Andy Cuomos, the Mikey Bloombergs in office. Please don't force those on the rest of us. It's bad enough we have to deal with the scum politicians such as the occupant of the White House, Dianne Feinstein, the vice occupant of the White House, etc., etc. And by the way, if you don't know what scum is, that would be the social, communist, utopian Marxist, formerly known as Democrats. Let's call them what they are. They are control freaks. Since Sandy Hook and the massacre occurred there, the scum have been out in force to strip you of your Second Amendment rights. In Chicago, Illinois, the supposed hometown of the White House occupant, Cook County now wants to impose a $25 per firearm fee and a 5-cent tax on every round of ammunition, all in the name of protection and creating more efficient law enforcement of firearms. Sounds to me like it's a way to rip people off for more money. But that's what the scum do. We tell you it's for your safety, and then we tax you for it so that you won't do it. But they may have bitten off more they can chew, because many places the people are waking up realizing that they want to take my favorite Model 870 shotgun that I hunt with. They want to take my lever action rifle that holds 12 rounds. It's time that more people start realizing that gun control is just that, control. Control of you, the people. It's not for safety. It's not for protection. It's to limit your rights. The media will tell you that Dianne Feinstein, in her infinite wisdom, is allowing you graciously to have over 950 weapons that you could use for hunting and quote-unquote sporting purposes, and will never bother you again. It's just those 150 plus named specific weapons that are bad. Bushmasters, DPMS, Rock River Arms. Fill in the blank with your favorite AR or AK-47 type of firearm. But the overlooked part of the whole proposal is the little clause that says capable of accepting a magazine that holds 10 rounds or more of ammunition. That means a broom-handled Mauser. It held 10 rounds in the pistol grip. The box undetachable magazine fed by stripper clips. Your 1911 can hold more than 10 rounds. Your Glock, well, you're just an uber bad person. So, all of the wording was very carefully chosen, but you're being allowed to. Remember, it's a God-given right. The government can only infringe on it. It's time that people start fighting back. Companies are doing that. They're disallowing sales to New York, Chicago, Colorado, etc., etc. It's time that the shooters start doing that also. We as shooters and hunters generate billions of dollars in revenue for states and taxes. Personally, I've quit going to pistol matches in states of New York, Maryland, Illinois years ago because I didn't want my tax dollars funding these places. It's time that other shooters and hunters start doing that too. The big line that you hear from the organizations that sponsor these matches and tournaments are, well, you're hurting your fellow shooters. No, I'm protecting my interest because I'm not feeding the giant that will eventually consume me. It's time others start doing that. It's time companies that are located in these people's republics, such as New York, Maryland, Massachusetts, Illinois, move to places where their business is wanted. Move to areas where it is firearms friendly. And you do not have to fear that you will be closed down tomorrow morning, such as Magpul will soon be in Colorado. This is a war. This is your government trying to hamstring you. We either fight it to win, or the U.S. as we know it and all of the freedoms that we've had will be gone. There will be no more USPSA shooting. There will be no more IDPA. The grand trap shooting will be gone. All of these events will be gone. As far as the great hunters out there, your rifles will be gone too. Because mark my words, your rifle is no longer a Model 700 chambered in .30-06 to hunt Bambi. It's now a precision sniper rifle. That will be the next catch. Your rifles will be gone. The hunters have been Pennsylvania's worst enemy when it comes to electing politicians. We've elected Bob Casey, vehement anti-gunner, but he says he's there for the hunters. And the hunters follow lockstep with what their unions tell them. If you're a shooter, hunter, you need to start voting for your firearms.